The cabinet strongly condemns the Trump administration decision to suspend its financial contribution to UNRWA's budget. This decision that is considered a misguided one and another blind adaptation to the extreme Israeli right-wing narrative to attack and strip the Palestinian refugees of their fundamental rights, instead of acting to resolve the refugee issue and reduce the scale of 70 years of historical injustice based on international law and United Nations resolutions. The cabinet stresses that such decision will only boost Israel's position to continue its aggression and illegal crimes against the Palestinian people and worsen the already disastrous humanitarian situation of the Palestinian refugees, especially in the Gaza Strip. This irresponsible decision that will endanger the basic services of 5 million Palestinian refugees and deprive more than 500,000 children attending UNRWA school from their rights to education and health care. In addition to 1 million Palestinians living in Gaza that depend on food aid. The Council also states that the Trump administration has no right to change the mandate, duties and responsibilities of UNRWA, which was established by the United Nations General Assembly Resolution 302 of 1949 to provide services to the Palestinian refugees until a final solution is found to the refugee issue in accordance with the United Nations Resolution 194, which guarantees the right of refugees to the return to their homes of 1948 and provides a compensation for the property of those who decided not to return. On the same note, the Council condemns the statements made by what's so-called the Israeli mayor of Jerusalem, Nir Barakat, in which he confirmed his intention to present a plan in the near future to stop the activities of UNRWA in the occupied Jerusalem and to close all its institutions, including schools, health clinics and service centers. The Council affirms that such statements constitute a direct insult to the international community, international law, and to the Palestinian refugees' rights, who are the victims of the establishment of the State of Israel. The cabinet stresses that the Palestinian leadership and the government will continue to preserve the rights of the Palestinian refugees and calls upon the international community to take its responsibility towards UNRWA by strengthening their partnership with the agency, raise the ceiling of its financial contribution to help the agency get out of its financial crisis, in addition to ensuring the success of the international conference scheduled later this month in New York on the sidelines of the meetings of the United Nations General Assembly. The cabinet also thanks Germany for its commitment to increase its funding to UNRWA and the European Union's foreign policy representative for urging the EU and other various countries to work towards a sustainable financial solution for the agency. On the other hand, the cabinet condemns the threats made by the U.S. envoy to the Middle East, Jason Greenblatt, to President Abbas, which constitute a flagrant interference in the Palestinian internal affairs and expose the Trump administration attempts to implement the what's so-called deal of century in the Gaza Strip. On the same note, the Council warns against the signing of a unilateral ceasefire agreement with Israel, the occupying power, bypassing the Palestinian national legitimacy, which means devoting the political separation between the West Bank and the Gaza Strip. The Council stresses that there is no alternative to the Palestinian Liberation Organization, the sole and legitimate representative of the Palestinian people, and that there will be no talks with the occupation without ending the political division and creating a comprehensive national framework through a one Palestinian national legitimate authority.